Well, I'm back at the state capitol again, hanging out with the mermaids, but only this time I'm not here as a tourist making movies. This time I'm here to talk to the Senate Judiciary Committee about the corruption in Colorado courts and the collusion. Yeah, so we're here with the mermaids, and we're not here as a tourist this time. We're here taking care of business, man. This Title 4D child court napping stuff is going to stop. I'm in the old Supreme Court. I'm going to talk to these people about this Title 4D judicial scam. This is the old Colorado Supreme Court, and as you can see, they've got the Eye of Providence up there. That's what we're here to talk about. Is it justice for all, or just justice for Masons? This is what we're here to talk to the Senate Judiciary Committee about. Yeah, we want to talk to them about these guys, on why these guys are in our government and why these guys control our courts. Because I have a feeling these guys have a lot to do with court napping. What do you think? Perhaps, huh? Isn't that what that 32 up there means? 32, 5? Yeah, Masonic compass and square. We're going to talk to the Senate Judiciary Committee about why these guys control our government. A secret society controlling the government? Something's wrong. Well, we're still waiting for the Senate Judiciary Committee to begin. They're about 4 hours late, but I've had the time to pass my lawsuit flyer out to senators, governors, congressmen, and anybody else who live in lobbyists. They all know that we have a huge problem, and they all know that I told everybody that there was graphene in the vaccine in 2009. So we'll see if we can get something done here. So we're not here as a tourist. We're here taking care of business today. We're going to get this little boy back. Yep. The whole Colorado government knows now what you did, Summit County. Peace. Well, here I am, back at the 10th Circuit Court here in Denver. I just filed a motion for mandamus, against all these courts for colluding, because the courts are completely corrupt. As you can see, I'm back at the Court of Appeals fighting for my house and my kid now, and because the Colorado Court of Appeals and the 5th District Court decided to collude and obstruct the record and delete a lot of evidence out of the record, you know, about child trafficking and attempted murder and stuff like that. So now I have these guys for collusion and obstruction of justice to delete things from the record. So file a whole nother stack of shit. See if we can get my kid back and see if I can protect my house. If you think you're going to get things done by sitting on the computer and spamming, you're not. I get a lot of views and got a lot of followers. But you know what I'm doing? I'm here to talk to the State Judiciary Committee. Yeah, about this $22 million lawsuit against Summit County and a $16 million lawsuit against the therapist who tortured my kids. You got to get out and get it done, people. Put your dress on, put your suit on, get out and get it done. See that above the elevator? Yeah, that's the problem with trying to get my kid back, is that Eye of Providence up there, 86. They don't like people like me. It's meant to be 86'd because I expose that the government is really just a Masonic occult. War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Ever since I was a little kid, I always thought, man, war is the stupidest thing. How is it that we, people that are so advanced, go to war? Why not just get a 12-pack of beer and some cards and figure things out? But no, war, war, war. Funny, all these wars add up to 68 or 86 on peace. Could you imagine being in a submarine? That would suck. I would not want to be in a submarine. All right, just dropped my legal public notice off to the governor of Colorado. You think I'm playing? Got to go talk to the State Judiciary Committee. Peace. All the presidents of the United States, you know, the president adds up to 47. 4 equals 24, and 7 equals 20, which is what? 44. Yeah, president adds up to 47, which is 44, which we all know what 44 means. And here they all are in this most beautiful rotunda. And here, the 40th president of the United States, Ronald Reagan. My grandfather was Ronald Reagan's lieutenant governor. He would have been vice president of the United States, except he got scammed by the Freemasons also. So, anyhow, oh, there's that guy and his wife, Michael. President 47 equals 44, which means what an amazing building. Peace. Here's Tricky Dick. You remember when he put the 2 peace signs up, said, "I'm not a crook"? Yeah, that was 22. Yeah, he's like, I'm being scammed, I'm being scammed. He went to the Bohemian Grove and he said it was the gayest thing he ever seen. And then the next thing you know, Watergate, and they got rid of Tricky Dick. Yeah, be careful. Don't talk bad about people that do funny things in the forest. They say sometimes these judiciary committees can go until midnight. And if I have to wait here until midnight to stick up for my little boy and get my little boy back and get these courts to follow the law, then that's what I'll do. So we're going to try and find the taco truck now, and we'll be back to speak to the Senate Judiciary Committee. Peace. We're here to talk to the House and Senate Judiciary Committee about these courts and how corrupt they are with taking our children. This is where it starts, people. You got to step up. You got to get out of the house, and you got to do something. The Senate Judiciary Bill 1147 was supposed to start at 1:30. I was there until 9:30 at night, and people were supposed to get 2 minutes to talk, but they had sheriffs and DAs and judges and police officers just rambling and rambling. The chairwoman was just asking dumb questions after she already said everybody was limited to 2 minutes, so I just got up and walked out. But the day was not lost. I got the legal public notice to the governor, to the lieutenant governor, to many senators, and to the 2 DAs in Denver, and also to Dylan Roberts, the senator for Summit County, Colorado. So Summit County, everybody knows what you did to me and my kid, and it's coming. And everybody now has the legal notice. God just whispered in my ear at 9:30. He's like, leave. And I'm like, okay, God, I got to go. Peace. I just walked out.